Vedo in collegamento con noi l'ex vicepresidente della Roma, attualmente insomma, interessato all'acquisto del Catania Calcio, Gio Tacopina. Buonasera Gio, benvenuto.
Grazie.
Buonasera Gio.
Buonasera.
Tutto bene, come sta?
Sì, bene.
bene.
Adesso sono a New York, un po' freddo, ma tutto ok.
Bene, siamo contenti. Una domanda Gio, come mai ci sono tanti investitori americani interessati al calcio italiano?
In inglese, per chiarezza. Well, honestly, because I think, there's an opportunity there that is really an enormous potential. I think that there's a chance to take properties that are very undervalued, like Roma was when we purchased in 2010, 2011, and really develop the brand, because there's such a passion in Italy for calcio. There's such a passion as part of the fiber of the community that really makes this a potentially incredible investment.
Bene, ha parlato insomma di quando lei è entrato nella Roma nel 2010, nel 2011. Le volevo chiedere se ha ancora contatti con Thomas Di Benedetto e se pensa che James Pallotta abbia fatto un buon lavoro qui a Roma.
Yeah, I put that group together in 2010, 2011, and we closed. Tom Di Benedetto, I have no contact with anymore. He sort of left the project very early in the project. As far as Pallotta, when you say did he do a good job, what do I think? I think in Roma, there's only one thing to measure whether you've done a good job, and that's what did you win? Did you win anything? Is there a Scudetto? Is there a Champions League? Is there Europa Cup, a Coppa Italia? And unfortunately, there's nothing. So I don't think you could clarify or characterize the Pallotta era as successful.
Volevo chiedere a Joe se conosci i Friedkin, se ci ha mai parlato e in cosa sono diversi secondo lui da Pallotta come imprenditori.
I don't know him. I've heard mixed things. But I think it's a little too early to determine, whether this will be a true successful ownership or not.
E invece non so se ha visto che Pallotta, da quando ha venduto la Roma, sta rispondendo a tanti tifosi della Roma nei social media, su Twitter. Ecco, se lei fosse presidente della Roma, se tu, Joe, fossi presidente della Roma, ti piacerebbe rispondere e usare questo modo di comunicare con i tifosi?
No. I would not be responding to the fans, tifosi della Roma on Twitter, especially the way Jim responds. Look, the fact of the matter is Jim Pallotta has not been very good at communications. And he's had a difficult relationship with the fans. And I'm not sure why at this point he feels the need to engage with fans on social media, because it's not really doing very well for him. It's not making him look very good.
Un'ultima domanda per me, hai seguito la questione dello stadio della Roma, magari dall'inizio, quando eri nella società, e sai com'è finita, il progetto è completamente fallito. Questo temi che possa scoraggiare imprenditori americani, stranieri a investire in Italia, che questo sia un simbolo un po' di un problema a investire nel calcio italiano?
Yeah, I don't think this is a good thing for the potential American investors or foreign investors to stop the Roma Stadium project at this point. I mean, for me, personally, it's crazy to stop a project 1 meter from the finish line. After 8 years, the process was basically closed. And to stop it right at the end, I mean, for me, I think the right thing to do, at least, is to get the authorization from the municipality, then decide how to adjust the project based on COVID or whatever else. But to stop it at the last minute, at the finish line, to literally throw 80 million euros into the garbage pail, to me doesn't make any sense at all.
Piero.
Mr. Joe, buonasera. Io, siccome non si è mai detto, come nacque l'idea nel 2009-2010 di prendere la Roma? Chi ha acceso la scintilla? Sei stato te, è stato Pallotta, è stato qualcun altro? Come è nata l'idea di sbarcare a Roma?
It was born because my father was born in Roma. My father was a great fan of AC Roma. And it was born when I went into the stadium, into the Olimpico, for the first time, and I felt something I never felt in my life. A passion that is not describable, a passion that was so emotional for me that it became clear that there was something very special there. Special but undervalued. And the first person I spoke to about this was Gianluca Cambareri. Gianluca's my oldest friend in Italy. He's, to me, the smartest lawyer I've ever met. And he really gave me the roadmap to put a group together to come purchase this project. And to me, it was something that I was so proud the day we closed on the Roma project that it's something I'll never forget. And I'm really glad I followed through with it because it was something that my father was so proud of when it happened.
Cioè, questo amico era Gianluca,
l'avvocato dello studio Donucci.
Dello studio Donucci. Un'altra cosa...
Gianluca. Tutti conosci Gianluca, Cambarelli.
Sì, conosciamo Gianluca, credo che sia un ottimo, un grande professionista. Ma c'è la possibilità, Gio, che tu possa tornare a Roma? E toglimi una curiosità, dietro c'hai un cappelletto della Roma giallorosso, vedo, o è un'altra cosa?
Ma giallorosso è il mio sangue, il mio cuore, per sempre. Ma per adesso io penso solo di Catania, questo progetto è importante, con potenziale enorme. So per adesso no, ma Roma is always in my heart. Roma is always in my mind, and of course, you know, it was really the best 4 years for me of my life to be part of that great project in that great city.
Gio, un'ultima cosa da parte mia. Sei ancora in contatto con Pallotta? Da quello che hai detto prima c'ho la sensazione di no.
No.
Appunto.
Vai Chiara.
Gio, in questi anni di presidenza di Pallotta a Roma, con la tifoseria ci sono stati un po' di malumori. Pensi che ci sia troppa distanza culturale tra come viene concepito lo sport in Italia e come viene concepito lo sport negli Stati Uniti?
Yeah, but I'm also American. Sono italo-americano, romano-americano, siciliano-americano, ma sono italo-americano. And I understand the cultural differences. And I respect the cultural differences. And if you're going to be a president of an Italian football team, you have to appreciate and embrace culture of that particular city in Italy. Otherwise, you will not be successful. When I saw Pallotta fighting with the fans or calling the tifosi di Curva Sud, idiots or whatever he said about them, it made me feel very bad. Because it's not the way to embrace the culture. We're already coming in, to something so important to the city, so important to the fans. You have to respect the culture of the fans of AS Roma or any other team. And if you don't do that, you'll never be successful. I don't care how much money you have.
Un'ultima domanda sempre per quanto riguarda il nome della Roma. La presidenza di Pallotta ha lavorato molto sul cercare di internazionalizzare il nome della Roma. Ci è riuscito? Il nome della Roma ha una maggiore risonanza? Quali sono le squadre più conosciute della Serie A nel resto del mondo?
Quasi. I mean, they've not completely developed Roma into the international brand that it should be. And of course, that comes with winning. Winning either domestically or globally in the Champions League, that helps you become more of a global brand. But Roma is Roma, and you're always going to have a global brand with Roma, but I think we could have done more. No, but in America, I will tell you that AC Roma is certainly one of the most important teams for the American Italian football fan. Of course, you have Juventus, and you have Ronaldo, and you have the championships, and that makes Juventus obviously the most popular. But there are a great number of fans that know AS Roma, and more importantly, AC Roma is one of the teams known throughout the world. The world, everyone knows AC Roma. So I think but there's still much more work to be done to complete that mission of making Roma one of the truly most important brands in the world.